Hi guys, I just wanted to update you on a situation. So a few months ago, me and Kim, who's also on YouTube, we made a video on our Strong Minds channel, and I think it's on my channel as well, about mental health. It was for a presentation, a mental health presentation that we were doing in Manchester a couple of weeks later. Now, when we went into the Boots store, we found that there was really accessibility to paracetamol, painkillers, aspirin, razors, and some of them were shown on our video. We found that there was a 28 box of aspirin, and there was also a 48 box of aspirin. Now, if someone takes them, then they could be dead. They really could. They could die from that amount. It could seriously be deadly. And there was a lot of razors around as well. So I know it's been a while since then, but I recently emailed Boots and asked them about this and about how they could justify selling that many paracetamol in store. And at first I thought I wasn't going to get a reply back, but I did, so I'm going to read it out for you. It says, "Thanks for contacting us with regards to the accessibility to our healthcare items such as painkillers, laxatives, other weight loss items, and also personal care such as razors. I can understand your concerns regarding the study you were doing involving recovering from mental health problems. We do enforce guidelines for these items such as painkillers and other medications, and do have a guideline age of 16 for these. And this is something that we strictly enforced in our stores. Also, there are restrictions on how many packets of paracetamol a customer can buy in one transaction. And please be assured that all of your comments will be passed on to our store operations team, who are in charge of the store layout and shopping enforcements. They will use your feedback and will come to review the way our stores are laid out." Now, the problem with this is they didn't directly answer one of the things I was talking about. They didn't directly answer the issue about the 28 box of aspirin or the 48 box of aspirin, although they said about being able to there being a strict limit on how many boxes you can buy. Usually you can only buy a 16 box of aspirin, or paracetamol rather, but there doesn't really seem to be a restriction on that either. And why sell a 48 box of paracetamol if there's a restriction on how many you can buy? It doesn't make sense at all. So I have emailed them back, and I will update you again once I found out. But who needs that many paracetamol unless they're suicidal? And how can you ensure it's going to be for the right use? Why? I don't understand what goes through people's heads. The statistics behind mental health and suicide, the amount of people that die every year through suicide, and they still sell 48 boxes of paracetamol. That can't be right. Like, there doesn't seem to be a guideline on it. I mean, once I went to the doctor gave me a prescription. She knew I was suicidal. She gave me a prescription of paracetamol, and there was like 18 boxes of paracetamol in there. Like, seriously, if someone's in a desperate place, they will use them. And I seriously nearly did. You can't be sure what's going to happen, and I understand that they're a pharmaceutical company, but they too should understand that there's no way that anybody needs that kind of amount of paracetamol, especially in one go. It can be deadly. Someone will die. And they say that you have to be 16 to buy paracetamol and stuff. I know people who have bought paracetamol there. I myself have bought paracetamol under the age of 16. So it's a lie. Ugh. Anyway, I will update you guys when I find out more about it and about what's going on. And if I get any response back from anyone else. Alright guys, thanks. Bye.